girls, it is Wednesday. So I didn't get a challenge this week again. So what I really wanted to talk about today was culture and heritage, and this mainly stems from what I did this past weekend. On Friday at 4:30 in the morning, I went to the airport to catch a plane to Toronto for a Greek dance conference called Klironomia. It's one of the biggest dance conferences in Canada. This year was their 10th anniversary, so they went all out with it. They brought in 10 instructors from Greece, they brought in a live band, and over 200 people participated in this conference. I was in constant pain all weekend because I was dancing so much, because we would go to workshops, and then there would be parties on the campus afterward, and we would dance at that until, 2 o'clock in the morning. Even better was on Sunday night when we had our little end of the conference gala party thing. We got thrown out of the hall at 3 o'clock in the morning, went back to campus. I passed out as soon as we got back, and I got woken up at 6:30 in the morning with music outside my window, and they were still out there dancing. They were dancing at 6:30 in the morning. Party got shut down at 7 o'clock. I'm still kind of in shock about it. I couldn't believe people could go that long, even after dancing all weekend and doing hard stuff all weekend and dancing hard stuff at the gala. This is what Greeks do. They have fun and they dance and they drink a lot, and this is just a thing that happens. But I mainly wanted to talk about the heritage aspect and the culture of it. A lot of my friends, they don't really have very specific heritage to them, especially because living in Canada, everyone's just sort of like multicultural. Someone's like, I am half British and a quarter Scottish and a quarter Irish or something like that. Me, I am full Greek. Both of my parents are Greek, and I come away from experiences like this dance conference feeling like really closer to my culture, being surrounded by people who are full Greek and surrounded by culture, especially dance, because it's not something that's a huge part of my everyday life. Like, my family isn't really super Greek. I did speak Greek when I was little. That was my first language, but it sort of passed away out of existence. We don't really speak it a lot at my house, whereas other people I know, their parents, that's really all they speak, so they just speak Greek at home. And so whenever I have opportunity to sort of immerse myself in culture, I like to take that, because it doesn't really happen when I'm at home. But at the same time, I want to make it more a part of me. Like, it already is a huge, huge part of my persona. I guess maybe because I am a full Greek, and it's important to me. Like, community is really small, and so the way we keep our culture alive is through the dance school, through Greek school, through the church. So the little things that I try and hold on to for part of my culture, because there's really nothing else, which is really good, because I think it's important. Not just for Greek kids and Greek people, but for anyone who has a culture that's important to them. Like, it doesn't really matter if you're half of something or a quarter of something. If you think it's important, then you should try and immerse yourself in it. For me, especially, I think it's important to hold on to your culture and to do everything that you can to hold on to it and to make it a part of you. But yeah, my weekend was really great. Being surrounded by Greek people from all over Canada and even from the US, that was really cool, bringing together so many people with a common heritage and a common love for dance and rant. I hope all of that made sense. It just seems like a lot of nonsensical rabbling, and editing this is gonna be fun. I really hope I get a challenge next week. Like, seriously, what am I doing with myself? Goodbye girls, Kylie, I'll see you tomorrow.